It's important to attend a meeting in European Parliament about pastoralism and dairy production because one, the European Parliament has the capacity to influence the African government in terms of policies and ensure that they are adapted into our governance system that will benefit the pastoralists within the community. Secondly, is due to the dairy products of European market infringing into the African market, which actually really affects our pastoralists and our own locally produced milk. So in order to create a win-win situation in terms of market share for both the European dairy product and the pastoralist product within Africa, we need to have an opportunity to come and share the challenges the pastoralists within our country are facing, the impact of the dairy product from the European market in terms of nutrition value, in terms of the value chain analysis, and in terms of market price, which also creates an unfair competition for both the locally produced product, which has high production and value chain system compared to the imported ones. So we feel like that's really important for us to be part of such meetings. Milk coming from pastoralists are healthier because the cows are grass-fed and the milk is not processed, so the nutrient content are retained. Some of the specific challenges we're having for South Sudan in terms of pastoral milk production are being a country that is constant on conflict. There's been less development among outside Juba in terms of infrastructure. We also have challenge for the pastoralists due to their mobility and migration pattern to get access to a stable market. And in terms of climate, where the cattle do not produce much milk due to vegetation, due to the climate, and also due to constant movement, they're strained and fatigued, having to walk along long distances. And also looking at creating a sustainable market share and value chain system for the pastoralists to be able to produce milk and probably look at the storage where they'll store until they get the next market or add value to their milk becomes difficult. And these are mainly the reason why milk production are done in small scale and for domestic use. Milk production is a good alternative for South Sudan in terms of addressing the food insecurity crisis that we're currently facing due to climate change and the conflict which led to low food production in the country. So this can address both the issue of nutrition and also in terms of access to food for the citizens of the country. My opinion in terms of milk safety in Africa, due to first, I think the major reason of having that worry is to try and propagate on milk processed at large scale, which is actually really phasing out the small scale farmers who do little quantities of milk. And in terms of handling such a situation, there's a high need of investing on capacity enhancement on small scale farmers, on training in terms of milk handling so that they don't lose their source of livelihood, rather than get the worry and offer solutions that are facing them out on their daily livelihood, or they're creating unfair competition for the market with those that are largely processed.